Well, here we are, Big. Have you got the key?
Yes, I've got it here, all right. Lummy, it's not half dark. Oh!
What's the matter?
I've tripped over something.
Well, there's no need for you to cry like a baby.
I wasn't crying like a baby.
Well, what did you fall over?
I think they've left the laundry basket here. Strike a match. Oh, Dickie, can you see what I can see?
Yes, it's moving.
Oh, it's a little baby.
Oh, the Stokes paid us a visit at last.
Well, that's all jolly fine, but how did it get there?
It looks like a black baby.
Don't be silly. That's only because it's dark. Let's take it into the flat and light the gas. Come on.
Well, you better carry the basket. You know how clumsy I am. I light the gas.
Well, hurry up. This is rather heavy.
Perhaps we've got twins. Oh, stop pinching it. There we are.
Oh, Big, isn't it pretty?
Oh, isn't it lovely?
Here's a note pinned on it.
What does it say?
It says, Dear Big and Stinker, I have listened to you on the wireless, and you say you are big-hearted, so perhaps you will mind baby while hubby and I go and have sixpenny worth of dark at the pictures. Yours truly, a playmate.
Well, that's a nice thing, isn't it?
Well, we weren't going anywhere. We'll mind it for them.
All right.
No, do good, woo, do good, woo. So we lift it out of the basket.
I wonder if we should. Do you know anything about babies, Big?
Oh, yes. I was a baby once. I left it out.
Come along. Oh, you started it crying. Coochie, 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 coochie. Diddums, little mummums and daddums go to the pictums. There you are, that's quietened it.
There must be the mother in you.
I wonder what sort of a baby this is.
What do you mean, what sort?
Well, there are two sorts of babies.
Oh, I know that. I used to be a mixed infant myself once.
What do you mean, a mixed infant?
Well, I went to one of those schools where all the little girls and all the little boys sat on the same seat.
Oh, I see. That must have been nice.
It's very awkward sometimes. I could tell you some funny things.
Yeah, well, we haven't got time for that now. Oh, isn't it sweet? Look, it laughs every time I shake my head.
Well, all babies like rattles.
Oh, knock it, Big. You've got it crying again. I know. I'll bet it's hungry.
Well, don't look at me.
Don't be silly. What have we got in the pantry?
There's some tin lobster.
That's no good for babies.
Oh, I don't know. Fish is good for the brain.
Well, you could do with a couple of whales.
Look at you.
Now, there's a bit of steak and kidney pudding left. We could hot that up.
Now who's talking daft?
Oh, it's off again. Cootie, cootie, cootie. Tuk, 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 tuk.
Oh, stop making Buff Orpington noises. It'll lay an egg.
It looks a bit funny, doesn't it?
Oh, Dickie, do you think it's going to be sick?
No, don't be silly. I expect his little tummy's aching. There's only one thing to do for that diet.
What colour?
Never mind cracking your funny jokes. Oh, look, Big, here's a bottle here in the basket and a book.
Fancy a little baby like this being able to read. What's the book called?
Babies and How to Rear Them by Nurse Peabody, SRN. Ah, here we are. Feeding Baby. Baby's food should be brought to blood heat.
I beg your pardon? Oh, yeah. Yes, well, what are we going to do? We're both anemic.
Go on, Big. Give it its bottle.
What's the rubber thing under the end of the bottle for?
That's where the baby sucks its food through. Taste it and see if it's all right.
I can't get anything.
Oh, don't blow. Suck.
Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, it's not bad, Dickie. Have a taste.
Isn't it? All right, I'll try it. No, not at all bad, is it?
All right, anyway, we must get the recipe for this. It'll be a change for breakfast. Now it's my turn. Give it to me. Come on.
Oh, here, wait a minute, Big. Leave some for Junior.
Too late. Oh, Stinker, I know one thing they always do to babies.
What's that?
Bath them.
Oh, yes. Well, let's see what Nurse Peabody says. Here we are. Bathing baby. Never hold a cold baby under a hot geyser.
Well, I knew you should never put a warm baby on a cold marble slab, but I didn't know that.
Well, come on. Let's take it into the bathroom and see what we can do.
Well, you carry it, and if you drop it, don't drop it on its head, because it's unlucky.
How do you know?
Well, look at me.
It hasn't cried for some time, Big.
Oh, no, he hasn't. Perhaps it's dead. We better pinch it and see.
Ah, it's all right. Come on, then. Let's undress it. Take its shawly-wally off.
Yes, and take its frocky-wocky off. Whoa!
What's the matter?
Pinny-winny stuck in me thummy-wummy.
Now we'll take its socky-wockies off.
Yes, before we take its vesty-westy off, hadn't we better run the bath water?
Oh, yes. Go and turn on the geezy-weezer.
Oh, shut up.
Big, don't be so harsh. You'll never make a mother. You must have patience with babies. Come on, then. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. And this little piggy had none. And this little piggy
Don't encourage it, Dickie. How hot's this water got to be?
Well, Nurse Peabody says fill the bath and test the water with the elbow to see that it's not too hot. Put your elbow in.
Well, test it with the baby's elbow. He's going to have the blinking bath.
Right. I'll take its vest off first. Skin the rabbit. There you are, Big. I've unwrapped it. Which end should we put in first?
Well, let's try the blunt end first. There she is.
He is a good boy, isn't it?
Isn't she a clever baby, Dickie? Under the water all this time and he hasn't come up yet.
Come on, lift it up and let's wash behind its ears.
Oh, look, Dickie, she's laughing.
Now, what about drying her?
Well, how about towels at the laundry?
Well, of course, why didn't we think of it before? I know what we can use to dry it.
What?
Blotting paper. You keep her entertained while I go and get it.
What shall I do?
Just entertain him.
Entertain. Well, listen, baby. There was an Englishman, an Irishman, and a Scotsman walking down the street in Aberdeen one day.
Oh,
And
What are you doing? You've made her cry.
Well, I started to tell her a joke, but I think you must have heard it. Anyway, she's dry now.
Well, we must powder it. I've brought some soft raisin flour.
All right, give it here. On its little left side. On its little right side. On its little front side. On its little... There you are. That's all right. There's the boy.
What are we going to do now? We haven't got a nightie for it.
Well, I thought of that. Here's that old pair of combs of mine that shrunk so badly. That'll do the trick.
Well, even they'll be a bit too big. It might slip through
Well, we'll soon stop that. We'll tie the legs together in a knot. There you are.
Let's take it back into the other room. It's warmer there.
Well, put it back in the basket.
Okay, there's a girl. There's a boy. There it is. Shut the door, Big.
Oh, I know, Dickie. You take it up, sit in the rocking chair by the fire, and I'll sing a little lullaby.
All right, then. Turn the light down. Shh, baby, while Uncle Arthur sings to you.
Hush-a-bye, baby, on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock.
She's asleep, Big. Doesn't she look pretty?
Yes, I wish it was ours for keeps.
So do I.
La, 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 la.